It's starting to feel real dystopian around here. Anybody else feel like we're in a dystopian movie? One of those Hunger Games, helicopters flying around, super low, like they're looking for someone. Hmm. If if I'd have known, sitting down that day to meditate all those years ago, if I'd have known that I'd end up in some weird ass shit like this, where everybody and their mama and higher up officials and the funny thing is, it would make so much. The amount of times I've been like, it would be so much. It would make so much more sense if I was actually crazy. Because this shit is crazy. The behavior of people who are supposed to protect, some of them are them same ones that have been from the jump trying to make us miserable. Miserable. Like in a corner, in a fucking tent. Miserable. I got more on this coming up. My life. Majority of people will not believe me. I do not need your validation because my life is happening to me. It is happening. The shit is real out here. But the funny thing is, they don't seem to be able to see me. Almost like maybe there's like a hmm like a pocket dimension, maybe some sort of shield. That's the funny thing about the higher ups. Most of y'all think that they've got these weapons and things and these high-tech things where they spy on people and they can see through buildings and they can see through your body. They can identify your aura. Most of y'all think that that's to protect us from other people, other countries, other states, other enemies. They're using most of it on us, who they see as a threat to their fucked up societies. True shit. Still not afraid of you. What for? What for? You knew where I was. You're watching me. You've been watching me. My entire life, you've been watching me. How's that going for you now? Now that I'm awakened, how's that going for you? You really thought that you were gonna be able to send all of these weirdos into my life. MK Ultra my fucking parents. Like, you really thought that you would do that, what, until I passed away? Until I gave up? Until I offed myself? I've evolved past all that. I've evolved. What happens when a god awakens? They're unstoppable. So when I say I won't be stopped, I mean that shit. I mean it. With every twinkle of my god essence. I mean that shit. But you're hard-headed. You're hard-headed. You could just leave me alone. You could. You could just leave me alone. You could leave me alone. That's always an option. That was always an option. But the same way that I got shit to do here, you got shit to do here, right? You got shit to do here? How's it going? Shitty? So anyway, dystopian movie. Yeah, things are already weird. We already feel that things are weird. They're just gonna get weirder. They're just gonna get weirder. And I'm already on I'm head up of living in the fucking forest. That's where we're headed. Those movies where people are escaping the fucking societies to go live in the forest and fucking communes and take care of each other and be in a different vibration. I think this time though, I believe in the utmost protection. Because I wouldn't be alive. I'm almost 36 years old. I would not be alive if it were not for supernatural protection over my life. So no matter what they do, no matter what you try, everything fails. It fails. It will fail. You will fail because you're failures. You could have just left me alone. You could have just left me alone. You could have let me do my thing, complete my mission, and I could have got the fuck out of here. And a much more peaceful, but that's I've accepted that that's just not is there's always gonna be somebody in the bushes. There's always gonna be somebody flying over in the sky. There's always gonna be a fucking drone. There's always gonna be a flying monkey. There's always gonna be a setup in place. There's always gonna be a tactic. There's always it's always just that's just it. But this time I'm woke. Y'all are exhausting. You are exhausting. But your energy will drain. And I will just keep leveling up. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Anyways. Shit feels weird if you know that you're a chosen one and you feel targeted, if you feel followed, if you feel like you're being spied on, if you feel like you got people in your energy constantly, all day long, all night long, poking and prodding, taking you to weird bubble facilities in the like, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not. They're crazy. They're the crazy ones. It's them. They're the crazy ones. Because it would take insanity to continue after failing and failing and failing and failing. Continuing to do the same shit over and over, thinking that it's gonna work. Like, eventually you think you're gonna get me, right? Right? You think that's... No. You're not my God. You're not my authority. I'm the authority. And this is not on some God complex shit and no, you're trying to do it, it's a threat, you're a threat to society. No, I'm the gift. And you are trying to snuff out the gift. Tragic. You're tragic. Your lives are tragic. Your existence is tragic and nonsensical. And you have to live with that until you take your last breaths. You're not in control. You don't control me. The Most High controls me. And even they don't control me. So... anyways, okay, bye.